Okay, puppy. We're gonna go and build something else and make it fast again so you can have something else to play in. Enjoy your Top Gear. All right. YouTube, what's up? Hey, it's 86 Face back with the fakest beard in all of YouTube. Life of Palos. I look like I rolled around in dirt and didn't clean myself.
No.
That's okay. Anyway, so last week we put an intake on the Silverado. Today, we're gonna put an intake on the Corvette. All right. Let me make it a little easier for you guys. We're also going to go look at the engine that's gonna be going back in this big dirty hoe.
Yep.
Y'all are gonna get to see Eric today. So, I'm actually gonna hand the camera to the creepy one here.
I'm not creepy.
I'm just gonna stare over your shoulder during this YouTube video.
Stop it.
And I'm gonna let her explain what part we got for her Corvette.
Okay.
See? It can intake. It makes air go. Don't be scratching your armpit on film. See? No etiquette. Good Lord. Hold on. Here. Take the damn camera.
Is it still recording?
Explain them. Yeah.
Oh, I can't see myself.
You don't need to see yourself. Bruh. Oh my God.
What?
So scratch that idea because, well, she's awkward with the camera. So, what did you get?
I got a Holley intake, cold air intake, so I can get more horsepower and better air because it's hot as fuck outside.
Well,
Look, the box is as big as yours.
yeah, but the intake's a quarter of the size.
I know.
It doesn't make any
sad.
sense. Anyway, okay, so stop.
What?
Jesus, you're bad at YouTube. Why did you pick the Holley Intech C7 LT1 intake?
Because Summit didn't have the AFE one and I didn't want to wait a month.
That's the wrong answer. All right, guys. So we got this one.
No, that's really good reviews.
Here, you get.
What?
So this has the slip design. This actually is going to go directly in. It increases a little bit of airflow. She's going to get about 20 horsepower out of it. The installation is extremely simple.
Thank God.
And it'll make it a little bit louder, even though we do still have an exhaust on the way. But thanks to COVID and, you know, China and Democrats, well, we don't know where the hell it is. It'll be here soon. Maybe. But yeah, so simple. We're gonna do a small install, but we're not gonna walk you through step by step because, well, it's a C7 and there's 7,000 intake videos.
And it's like 6 volts.
Yeah,
It's
so
a lot easier than your truck.
fuck you trying to say? Anyway, let's get into it. Ooh, you guys ready? We're gonna do the fuckboy thing. Cold start on a 100-degree day. Hey. That don't sound bad. Hopefully.
I like it.
I think the intake's gonna wake it up a little bit.
I think so too.
All right, get in your damn car. Flip this bitch around. Let's get to this. So dirty. Take care of your car. Look how clean my truck is.
You washed
and then
it
look at your
yesterday.
damn Corvette. Who cares about their car? So last week I had a complaint about the Corvette. This week I have kind of a cool thing. It's not something you don't already know, but that thing has really thin rear tires, and it's from a used car place, and they put really shitty tires on it. That thing's easy as a motherfucker to slide. Who knows? We're gonna go out to Eric's today. Maybe I'll take the Corvette. We'll see.
There's 2 up here.
Y'all ready to see the quickest install video ever? Before. There it is. All did. We got the Intech system from Holley on here now. There's a bit of a pain in the dick. There's one bolt up there that didn't want to play nicely, but you know what? It's done.
Got it.
All right, let's take this bitch for a drive.
Okay.
Do she sound a little better?
I gotta get in it.
Oh my God.
The hood's open.
White people. Give her one. Oh, a little burbly. A little burble action. Hello. All right. Well, simple enough. Intake's on. The only thing about this intake I don't like are these bullshit ass clamps because, well, we use those same clamps on that, and yeah. So.
Yeah, but I won't have as much airflow pushing through them like that.
Yet. So
for now, they're fine.
Supercharger. Yet.
I thought we were supposed to do first.
Yet. And now they're gonna pack up a few things and take this big old bitch. Woo! Goes the air.
Where the fuck you got your attitude?
All right, there's Eric, everybody. Everybody loves Eric.
Everybody loves Eric.
So we're over here getting the new one set up. Yes, she's dirty. She looked disgusting. Gotta remember it's aluminum. Oxidizes really easy with water. But we've already taken everything apart across this one. This was one of the spare blocks we had. We're gonna go ahead and clean everything up. This is a newer block, either an 18 or a 19. We're not 100%. But because of that, that means it has very, 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 very low mileage.
Fewer mileage.
So this has less mileage than my stock one that we supercharged at 22,000 miles. So this has a little bit more life to it. Yeah, we figured while everything was torn apart, why the fuck not?
You know, at some point you really just got to figure out, okay, well, you know, the way things are going, we're just going to say, fuck it, you know, we'll just play around a little bit, you know, at 12,000-ish miles with this, we can come in here, literally take it down, and throw it back in, and, you know, it'll be a whole hell of a lot easier than trying to rebuild it. Anything more than, I don't know, really and truthfully, if it doesn't look too bad, you can use it up to 40, you know, 50,000 miles, but, you know, my honest opinion, about 50,000 I'd start rebuilding just because, you know, you're going to be there already. You know, like I said, at 12,000 we're golden with this one, so I'm not too worried about it.
Tearing it down, we've already seen some pretty good signs. Like, heads still look pretty good. Harmonic balancer and all that came out still pretty good. The bolts on there look good. I mean, not too, you don't really get that much of a burnt oil smell, which is very common with this engine due to the PCV EGRE valve system.
I mean, it seems like it's really good. So I mean, you know, of course, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take the heads off and double check. You know, we're already at this stage anyway, so it's not really gonna make that much of a difference. And not only that, is that then all we have to do is unbolt the block from the other one, you know, from the other transmission, and tell baby Huey behind the camera to pick it up with his pinky toe and get it in and get the other one out, you know.
Yeah, for those of you who didn't see that, when we originally, yes, this is another HP45. If you need it, hit me up. But anyway, when we put the Paramount Performance built HP45, he was like, hey, move that transmission. I literally picked it up and walked off. Good times.
Yeah, you know, I mean, and that happens, you know. I mean, shit, I'm just a little bit older and
a little bit.
Hey. Damn it, just cause you could call me daddy doesn't mean nothing.
Hey, whatever. All right, hey, and while this is taken apart, I'm gonna talk to everybody, like, I get the question non-stop. Can you put headers on a 3.6? No, not unless you want to rebuild and rework heads and blah, blah, blah. And what I mean by that is you're gonna need a brand new casting of everything. This is a port velocity output on the head. What this means is there's not 3 outlets. There's not one for each cylinder. There's one single one that's combined. It helps with fuel efficiency and helps with the outflow from the engine. Makes things easier. It's actually very good for boost. But you cannot put headers on this thing. You can't. Now what you can do is what we're going to be doing, and we're going to be putting catless connecting pipes on there, which I'm still fairly certain it's going to be loud as shit.
What you looking at? Oh, okay.
This
right here.
Hey.
So it's right here. So what you're looking at is, you know, this is literally the same size. So I mean, you're not going to get too much on that, but you know, you've got some restrictions that come down here. So the other one is actually less restrictive once it comes out of it, and then it goes straight off into. And the reason why we know this is a newer one is because the air quote header is this way.
Yeah.
You know, because it doesn't. Usually, it goes all the way on out.
Yeah, it's usually there's usually not a disconnect like that. There's usually like you just got to fucking deal with it.
Yeah, and it's a pain in the.
Yeah, it is. So we're gonna keep dismantling. We'll check back in a little bit. Ew. Oh, are you gonna be able to get to those?
No.
Oh, come on!
I gotta get a couple more. I gotta push a little more.
All right, stand by. And we're back.
He thought he was gonna see something funny, and I get all these off, and they was just gonna pop off and go everywhere.
It's just stuck to the damn gasket, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sick. Sick.
Yep.
Gaskets work.
Gaskets work. Let's imagine that.
I don't even want to talk about gaskets at this point.
The fun stuff.
Oh God.
Can you hand me that
You screwdriver or Bertha?
screwdriver?
Oh, okay. I was like, I give you Bertha too. You can get real wild. Real wild.
Real
We get real wild.
Okay, now you take.
I think
Make
it's
sure.
Madman. Oh God. And the rubber mallet, everyone. Pretty much how we feel at this point.
When things don't go right,
I'm telling you.
it happens.
We open.
That's tighter than a virgin. It's ass.
Oh. We're bleeding. We're bleeding.
We got something going on there.
Uh-oh.
It's
Uh-oh. Oh God. Let's move the $1,000 camera away from that. That's some watery ass oil.
It's oil.
Oh no, it's definitely oil because it'd be separating by now, but. Oh, screw it! Jesus!
Literally.
This thing only holds 6 quarts. Holy fuck! Oh! Hey, that is a freshly preserved wrench right there. Look at that.
This is how you remove rust or prevent from rusting. At least it's lube enough to go up in someone's asshole.
Fuck around and find out.
Hey, and I mean like this.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
Sideways. You got weird farts. What is that diarrhea?
Sounds like one of those. What are they?
The what? Is the what? One more time. Oh no! Oh,
That
yeah.
Alex.
Oh! I jumped. Good job. Karma's a bitch.
Oh yeah! I just got a arm a little bit.
Oh God damn.
Not bad. So yeah,
But while this is messy as fuck, what it also is an extremely good sign. You won't?
I know I won't.
Smart man.
Yeah. No,
Means you weren't born in this generation. No Tide Pod for you.
It smells good.
Good. Whoa. What? This is a family channel, sir. What are you doing?
Is it?
What are you doing? Back to work we go. So that's the entire wiring harness, lower fucking intake, PCM, fuse box, blah blah blah. But everything's cleaned up now. So next thing to do, we have the timing chain cover coming off. We're gonna pull that here in a minute. So far all of this looks actually pretty good. Yeah, we got a little bit of cleaning up to do, but so far everything that we've kind of encountered looks pretty damn good. But that's also to be expected on a low mileage newer engine. One of the things we noticed, which is kind of peculiar, see that? On this one, you can actually top off your closed box transmission, which, well, that's annoying because, well, we couldn't do that with mine. And even my Paramount Performance one does not have that. So, yeah, that's a bit annoying. But yeah, what do you think, buddy?
She look good.
She looked good.
She look good. She look good. She look fun.
Okay, now we're gonna, I assume we're ripping off the trans.
Nah, not really. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the flywheel, or the flex plate rather, and go ahead and get the nuts out of it, because I know this thing's gonna be full of oil still, the transmission. So I don't really want to.
Sure.
No, I don't really want to do that. And since we have it tied down, holy shnikes.
What?
There's 2 damn bolts off this side right here. Should be 1.
Well, yeah, but remember, it also has a fill point that we don't have, so
Yep.
fucking horseshit. That would come in so handy.
You know, I mean, it is what it is. You just gotta play with them.
Just gotta play with them nuts.
Play with them nuts and bolts, nuts and bolts.
Throttle body.
Throttle body.
We're not using that. This shit, we're not using that. What are we gonna use? That. Right there.
That right there.
That right there. We're gonna get it cleaned up. We're gonna get it put in. We're gonna bolt on some new shit. We're gonna do the ARP head studs.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we got them. We're gonna replace some gaskets. And then, we should be able to fire old Dirty Hoe up.
Dirty Hoe gonna get fired up. And let me tell you, if it doesn't get fired up, it's gonna get fired up.
So for insurance purposes. Anyway, we're gonna get back into it again. So we're gonna go ahead and pull off that's the passenger bank head. Over here we got timing chains not wanting to let go. But we're gonna go ahead and pull this because we're gonna replace all of this with the ARP head studs anyway. But Eric here has a message for everybody on something not to do if you're gonna work on this engine.
Okay, so y'all might not know this is actually a 6-bolt main. So you have on your main, which your mains are what your crank is on. So what actually holds your crank. So you'll have 2 bolts here and then 2 bolts here, and then you've got this 6-bolt, which it goes here on this side and then on the other side. So don't take those out.
Those 4 bolts.
I mean, if you do, you do, but remember, you need to torque it back down to the correct specifications. But I mean, some people will be looking at that and be like, what the hell are those bolts? I mean, what are they for? And if you're just tearing a bunch of stuff down trying to get it tore down, then you could just go, oh, okay, we'll tear it off. But you don't really want to. It's just extra shit you don't want to do.
Yeah. So right now he's taking off the stock head studs. Oh my god. Maybe. Mmm, delicious.
We're gonna move that so I don't drop anything else in there. Like I just almost did.
The whole engine's moving.
The whole engine.
I'm gonna put this down to help. Okay, so we actually pulled this head. Pistons still look good. There's a little bit of a carbon buildup, needs to be cleaned off. It's nothing serious at all. But we're gonna go ahead and call it a day because, well, it's Africa out here. It's a little bit warm. So this is being buttoned up. Timing chain covers back on, heads back on, valve covers. She needs a little bit of cleanup, but I'm gonna let Eric give you the good news. There's the good news coming out of this.
I don't know, what is that?
He said what is it? Eric told me on the timeline basis, I don't know why this is so dark right here. We, if all goes right, we may be putting this dirty little slut in the car next week.
Weekend after next, we'll be up and running. Should be.
Weekend after that, he's saying she'll be up and running.
Yeah.
So this will be in the car next week.
Next weekend, it'll be at least look like this in the car. I think.
Oh, Jesus. But
no,
I mean,
it's hot.
all looks good. I mean, it's a blessing. We also, once this is settled in, I will actually, you guys will actually watch me turn a wrench or two. Actually attach piping and get all that reassorted and dealt with, because obviously we need it. The last thing I really need to buy for this is, pretty sure I need spark plugs.
Spark plugs, you know, pretty much like a tune-up thing, you know, nothing major.
Spark plugs, the oil filter, or the air filter on that thing's brand new. We got a water pump going on it. All the billet stuff is going to be going on it. Reattach the supercharger, and we should be good to go, buddy.
Yeah, you know, this week I'll actually go ahead and finish taking it apart. I'll start cleaning on it and everything. You know, we're gonna.
Yeah,
you know, it's just been sitting.
I know people are going to talk shit in the comments. This has literally been sitting. You got to remember, this is aluminum. It doesn't react well to water. So this got wet. It literally wipes off.
So, you know, I'm probably going to go ahead and clean it up. Actually might try to go ahead and paint it. It just depends on how well it ends up getting cleaned up.
Hey, you could pick the color, but if you pick lime gold, I swear to God, I'll fight you.
Bright pink.
Fuck it. I'll just tell everybody they got beat by a labia.
Ooh.
But yeah, there we go, guys. I mean, it's good news. It's very, very good news. We're on the way to being back up and running and doing dumb shit.
A lot of dumb shit.
A lot of dumb shit. There it is, guys. Like, share, subscribe, all that crazy shit.
Stay savage.